It's time to dust off your favourite chair and sit in front of the big screen TV. Get a drink in your hand because it's 5 o'clock somewhere. Your number one host, the Thunder from Down Under, a man on a quest to make money for beer. Sparring DK presents Relegation Regen Rebuild, Atletico Madrid. Hello and welcome back to Relegation Regen Rebuild here with Atletico Madrid. Season number 4, we are into the top flight, and I left you with something in the last episode to pick who we are going to sign, what transfer targets we are going to go after. So hopefully we can pick up some players. We've got 3 days until transfer deadline day. We've got 1 game before then. So let's see if we can get some business done. But before that, we've got a player upgrade. All right, today's player upgrade is for Barrios. This one comes from the Touring Bus. Thank you very much. 22 thumbs up on this comment. Outstanding from you guys at home hitting that thumbs up. So he's gone with the number 60, an untucked tight shirt, low socks, blue boxing tape on both hands, and the agility hacked boots. Barrios, well, I don't know if he's going to get an opportunity too much this season, but he is growing, and of course he does have the potential to be special. So we'll see how he tracks this season. Let's get into this episode. Right, let's try and get some transfers done. The general consensus was to improve our defensive line, to go after Coppola, and also to go after, who are we going after? Guimarães Billa, I think it is the Dani Alves Regen, so we'll see if we can pick him up. Also Pinto Trabula, who was probably the hottest prospect that the lads wanted to bring in, the Pepe Regen. It's going to cost us a fair whack of our cash, but a 78 overall would definitely help us out, 6'2", so we'll definitely go after him. And the other one we do want to sign is Damn Cools, just because he has got a brilliant name, and you never know, he might be okay. So 4 signings to try and bring in. That will take us to 8 regens with our current list. If we can offload maybe Ramirez and Benchaki, that may free us up a couple more regen spots, but at this stage we can only sign 4 unless we get rid of some of those. Let's see if I can get some business done. Okay, we've made our first signing. It is a Pinto Trabulu, the Pepe Regen. So we've got an all-Portuguese centre-back scenario, 78 overall, high defensive work rate, 20 years of age, and that is quality. Rios is Portuguese as well. So we've almost got a full Portuguese backline. Let's go and see what else we can pick up. All right, we've made our second signing. It is the Brazilian right back, Guimarães Billa. He's got some good acceleration about him already, 74 overall, so a decent right back to bring in, 4-star weak foot, of course. Hopefully he can help us out there, and that just allows us some more defensive options with Rivero and Bello moving to the bench. Let's see if we can make some more signings. We've got a bit more cash to play with. All right, we've managed to sign Damn Cools. Only cost us $1 million, and that is just a glorious pickup for a brilliant name. And you know what? I've got high hopes for the lad. He could definitely be a bit part player here, and you know, a little bit of training, and he could be a solid option. Can also play left back if required. All right, it's time to get into the first game of the episode. We're at home here, Atletico Madrid hosting Villarreal in a big game here at the Wanda Metropolitano Stadium. We've made a couple of transfers. 2 of those lads will debut here today. The Portuguese centre-back and the Brazilian right-back, of course, is strengthening this defensive line. I have been trying to make some plays for Capella, the goalkeeper, but unfortunately he wants a crucial team role, and at this stage I don't want to dislodge Lovato. I want to give him the opportunity here at an 80 overall and 2 times Golden Glove winner. So I'm not going to pay the big money for him just yet. But Trabulu and Billa check in, PT and GB. And we'll see how these lads, if they can accommodate and fit in to this side. We've got a lot of Portuguese players coming through now. Rios, Trabulu, Amaral, and Arnos is on the bench, of course. So let's get into this one and see if we can get another victory. Cardenas down the line, finds Aguado with a bit of space. Cuts back nicely, Aguado slips it inside. Sergio Alvarez can't get the finish. Good from Cardenas. Picks his pocket, drives it inside. Oh! Sergio Alvarez comes up the play. Russo. Not wide to Guimarães. Plays this one inside. Alvarez gets the run on. Here's Jose Manuel. Oh, we're shooting with Jose. Oh, played straight through, and there is a goal. Villarreal with their first attack. Just absolutely slipped through us like a hot knife in butter. And it's Martinez getting the goal in the 22nd minute. It's their first attack. And we looked a little bit out of place. Lovato left completely exposed. And that makes it 1-0 to the visitors. And you can just see here, not sure what Tribula was doing there. And that left us completely open. 1-0. Jose Manuel brings it back inside. Aguado hooks the keeper. The opportunity here. Sancho Gallardo brings it inside. Alvarez, great save. Corner for Villarreal on the cusp of half-time, and well, they've definitely been a better side than what we have today. Alvarez will pick this one off at the pass, but there is the whistle, 1-0 down. Jose Manuel drives his way forward here, Jose. Slips it off, he's got Sancho Gallardo. Oh, good save. Come on, get in there. Sergio Alvarez holds it up. Whips it inside. Here's Russo, he's giving it away. The ball through. Cardenas lays it forward here for Aguado. He'll cut back, plays it off. Sergio Alvarez lays it off. Oh, needed Gallardo to come through quicker, but a good save. Sergio Alvarez, lovely ball out here for Cardenas. He's going to need some support. Slips it inside. He's got Aguado. Oh, great save again. Well, let's make our 3 changes. Arnos, Gasparoni, and Sarr will check in. Alvarez, Gallardo, and Russo checking out. 20 minutes to go. We need something here to get back into the game. And let's see if we can find ourselves at least an equaliser. Oh, for fuck's sake! 2-0! Rios! I mean, he's got all the class in the world, but he just doesn't have the pace to get back. And Martinez has slipped through us once again. Lovato left exposed. You're never going to like that. He don't have that one-on-one capabilities, but you can just see some quick passing. Rios gets caught in the dust. And a simple finish past Lovato to make it 2-0. Ball from Arnos. Finds Aguado. Plays it off. Gasparoni. Finds Arnos. Oh, come on, Arnos. Pull the trigger, mate. Manuel down the line here. Here is Arnos. Plays it back inside. Aguado! Come on! Arnos setting it up. And we get one back in the 90th minute. Aguado with his first of the season. Arnos took off. What a lovely ball inside from Arnos. And he finds Aguado, the captain. He'll give us a goal. But it's probably all too late. It's 2-1. And there is the whistle. So we suffer a defeat. 2-1 at home. So 10 shots to 7. We had the possession, we had the tackles, but we just didn't really have too much venom up front here today. Aguado 3 shots, and he did get himself a goal eventually. Alvarez didn't provide as much as we would have liked here today. Russo 7-1. Lovato, well, didn't make a save and conceded 2, but it was probably both defensive errors. Billa was okay. I can't believe Amaral and Tribula are getting such high ratings. Rios was okay, 7.8, but left for pace. Jose Manuel at 8.1. Arnos checks in, gets himself an assist in the 7.9, and he may need to start the next game. Let's move on, but make sure you're voting up in the eye for your player of the match. Right, we've got a couple of transfer offers here on transfer deadline day. Ben Sharkey, 5.30. I'm happy to accept that one. Cardenas, no chance. Right, the news comes through that Magellan has been sold. He's gone to Cordoba for $2 million. We'll keep an eye on him and bring him back if required. And Ben Sharkey has been sold to a regen out of the club. I'm not sure he really got much game time here anyway, but good to get him off the books. Thank you for your services. We'll see you later. Well, that is it. Transfer deadline day is done. I was going after 3 goalkeepers. I couldn't get the job done in regards to their squad role. They all wanted crucial, and I just don't feel that that is on the cards for them. I want to give them, you know, an important role. They weren't happy with that, so I've decided against signing them. But we have sold off Magellan, so we've only got Lovato and Ramirez, so we probably do need a goalkeeper. And well, let's have a look at our youth academy and what we've got coming through. Chevalier, centre midfielder, 87 to 93, looking okay, but 16, so we'll just hold him off for now. Khaled Bashandi, do we really need a right winger at this stage? Probably not. We'll hold him there until he's ready to be called up. Daniela Ricci is a 79 to 94, 5'8", technically gifted striker that we're keeping an eye on. Americo Lucero, a 6'3" goalkeeper, 64 overall, 87 to 93. His reactions are only 54 at this stage, but we probably need a third string keeper at least. He will grow in potential, you'd feel. and could possibly come in and be the first string keeper at some stage, the Mexican. Now, the deal is, though, we don't have any international players at the moment on the list. Oh, hang on, no, we did sign the Brazilian right back, so that's one accounted for. We can only sign one more non-European player at this stage. Let me have a quick look here. Africans are fine, so Bogo's all right. Albrecht is good. Ludwig looking good. Feria, another winger. Akara, 82 to 94, and Floria. Okay, so I'm going to bring in Americo Lucero. He will be our second international player for this season. That just means that we can't sign any other non-European nations, or we can sign Africans, that's fine. It's just they need to be a part of it. You know the rules. Yeah, you've been following the series long enough. So, Lucero, welcome to the first team. It is a new month. It is time for some new training, so let's get into this one. Creative 666 wants Rivero trained on goal defensive training. Well, funnily enough, Victor Lopez wants Americo trained on Rush the attacker. German Collie wants Amaral trained on defensive endurance. Mitchell Ryan wants me to train Arnos on his goal passing. Yep. And Pei Karseng wants Bello trained on defensive endurance. So that's probably good. Defending, all of our defensive players getting a bit of training and helping out, because that seems to be where we're lacking at the moment. There is our training for the month. Let's get simulating and see if anyone wants to lift the level. And Rivero gets himself up to a 70. Well, transfer deadline day is done, but we've got an offer in here for Ramirez. I'm going to accept it and see if he can leave his post by January. Well, we've got an offer here for Castaneda, 1.9 million from Charlton. I will accept this offer and just see if it goes through. We've got a lot of wingers coming through, and we've just got a feeling that Castaneda might not be the man for the future. And unfortunately, the Ramirez deal has broken down. All right, here we go. We've got another game for you here. Where are we at? We're at the Apura Municipal Stadium to take on SD Eibar. And, well, a loss at home. We need to turn things around pretty quickly. We made a few changes to the lineup here today. Rivero, Bello, and Gallardo come in across the back line to partner up with Amaral. Villarreal comes in on the left-hand side. Arnos into the centre forward role. And let's see if we can set something up here for Aguado nice and early. We need to turn things around pretty quickly. We are tipped for a mid-table finish, and I think that's what we need to push for here this season. But Villarreal really showed us, a little bit of an issue. So what have they got? Mitrovic up front. Lots of things. That could be a bit interesting. A big tall target. Let's get into this game and see if we can take 3 points on the road again. Ball from Sancho. Russo. Full pass. Arnos comes flying through! Oh, Arnos! Come on! Oh, come on, boys! What is this defensive for fucking performance? Welcome to the first division, you stupid fucks! It's not fucking League 2 anymore, you dickheads! Time to wake up! Rubbish! You're just leaving Lovato completely exposed 9 times out of 10. He's not going to beat anyone one-on-one. What the fuck? Jose Manuel misses the challenge. And, oh, Jesus Christ. Is it Rivero? Just all at sea. And a simple finish past Lovato, 1-0. From Sancho. Bello. Arnold's just running on a treadmill. Played off, played inside. Here's the... Fuck off! 2-0! Oh, we brought in defensive players, and fuck me, we haven't put them on the pitch today. Maybe we needed them. Mitrovic finds a goal in the 26th minute. Lovano's been hosed, and we are in some real trouble here in Divi 1. We didn't know it was going to be this difficult. I thought we would be on par. And fuck me, we are just getting torn apart. And Villarreal didn't get close enough for the tackle there. Mitrovic just laces one. And Lovato didn't even see it. 2-0. Villarreal. Guado. Oh, get out of the way. Fuck off. Oh, we are currently getting played off the punt. They've got a corner now in the 39th minute. Deep into the box. There's the head up. Bello needs to clear, and he does. Plays it forward. Jose Manuel with the steal. Off to Arnos. Out wide here for Russo. Russo comes forward. Flicks it off. Guado wants Arnos. Arnos does well. Lays it off. Sancho! Oh, fuck me. And there's the whistle for half-time. Completely outplayed in the first half. 2-0 down. Back to Arnos. Plays it off. Jose Manuel. Oh, good save. Jose Manuel. Guado. Out wide for Sancho. Gallardo. Does well, Sancho. Brings it back inside. Guado! Come on! 2-1. Sancho just whipped it inside. Aguado with his second of the season. Another class finish from him. Golden Boot winner from last season. And he's beaten the keeper there. We're back in the game. We've shown signs of improvement here in the second half. Right, 3 changes. Sancho Gallardo comes out for Roca Junca. Russo checks out for Sarr. And Bello checks out for Guimaraes Billa. Come on, boys. Plays it off. Jose Manuel. Oh, who the fuck was that to? Good from Arnos. Yaba. Plays it forward. There's Aguado. Plays it off. Sarr. Can he set something up here? Has to lay it off for Jose Manuel. Needs a player inside, and he gets it. It's Villarreal. Picked off. Come on, boys. And there is the whistle. It's another defeat for Atletico Madrid. We really need to strengthen our defensive line. 6 shots to 5. They had the possession again. We're just getting it done defensively at the moment. And unfortunately, we get another loss. Sancho Gallardo with an 8.5, 1 assist. Russo not really providing too much from the midfield. Bello was good until he ran out of juice. Lovato once again concedes a few goals. Amaral was okay. Rivero 4 intercepts, but we just got caught out a few times there at the back. Jose Manuel 3 tackles, 4 intercepts, trying to do the job for us. Arnos, you know, it was pretty good playing a full game. 2 tackles there. Villarreal at 8.3. Aguado got the goal for an 8.2. Might be tough, but vote up in the eye for your player of the match. Multi-scouting report is back from the Netherlands. Still keeping an eye here on Rodney Smith, 69-87, and Frank van der Linden, 76-94. And a new lad to the list is Alexander Brouwer, 46-62, 68-94. Back in the Ivory Coast, still the 2 lads. No new acquisitions to this scouting report that were quality anyway. So Koulibaly and NJ. And the 2 lads from Peru in Orellana and Segura, who we're keeping an eye on. Oscar Segura is a new acquisition that we are monitoring closely. Right, just the 2 games in this one because I want to get a squad report in. But check out Americo Lacero's fucking hair. That is cracking. And hopefully he is a good prospect for the future. So Lacero 65 up 1. Ramirez is a 69. Lovato an 80 up 1. Tamir El Deep 62 up 1. Guimaraes Vera is 74. Dan Calls a 67. Ibanez is a 62 up 2. Rivero 70 up 1. Bello 71 up 1. Amaral 74 up 1. Pinto Trabulu is a 78. Gallardo 72 up 1, Rios 77 up 1, Rotella is a 65 up 1, Salo a 69 up 2, Sarr 73 up 1, Manuel a 73 up 1, Halal's a 68 up 1, Granero 72 up 1, Russo 76, Hendricks 62 up 1, Vandenberg 69 up 2, Villalba's a 74 up 1, Reina out on loan 71, Lopez 69 up 1, Alvarez 73 up 1, Barrios 68 up 1, Evans a 65 up 1, Castaneda's a 68, El Diva 68 up 2, Duarte 69 up 1, The Rock is a 72, Arnos an 82 up 1, Aguado an 80 up 1, Gallardo is a 76, Gasparoni 75 up 1, Cardenas 76 up 1, Quiroga's out on loan 72. So we've really trimmed the squad coming here into this season. We've got room for new youth prospects. But yeah, I mean, our defense is probably our issue at the moment. But don't forget to leave me your training down below. We need to get these boys trained up, and yeah, it might be a long season. Okay, it is time for today's player upgrade. We will upgrade Pinto Trabulu, the Portuguese centre-back, the Pepe Regen. I'm pretty sure. If you want to make any changes to his number or his kit, let me know in the comments section. I did ask you last time about the numbers and if anyone deserved a lower number, but there wasn't really a lot of input on there. Maybe Bello and Rivero getting lower numbers. Everyone wants Aguado to have the number 9. If Castaneda goes, I will give him the number 9, but until then, he can keep his 99. But yeah, get commenting down below on Pinto Trabulu, and whoever gets the most thumbs up on their comment will get the upgrade. Good luck. So that is where we finish up. Just the 2 games for you there with the squad report and the transfers and all that kind of stuff. Didn't want this one to drag on too long. And the fact is, we have Real Madrid in the next game. They haven't lost a game. They're sitting at top of the table. We are sitting in 13th. 2 very poor losses there, to be fair. And just looking like we are a little bit shaky defensively. Hopefully that will come good. Lovato seems to have a pretty rough season at the start and then comes good in the second half. We'll have to wait and see how that plays out. Got high hopes for Lasuro coming through as well. But yeah, a big season coming up. We need a mid-table finish. Hopefully you're ready for a big season here in the top flight. We'll see you in the next episode. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one.